What's up, guys? Welcome back to the iherng podcast. And today, this setting is a little bit special. This is my house. Yeah, see, wow, see, diffuse so much face. No, lah. I also don't want to travel. I also don't want to go to office so far.
Yeah. And it's more convenient for both of us.
Yeah, we stay around the corner too. So today we have Glennis from Nesh. You want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Hi, I'm Glennis from Nesh, water filter company, if you haven't heard of before.
I think this is a Malaysian homegrown brand, right?
Yeah.
Fully
Homegrown, 100% local brand. We are 35 years this year.
35 years.
35 years.
So that makes you the second gen, lah, right?
Yeah, I'm the second generation of the business.
We'll get into that later, right?
Yeah.
But I think this episode is purely to introduce, because I moved into this new house and kind of worked with them on the external water filter first. Because personally, for those who have known my story, right, I used to sell Amway,
Yeah.
right? And I'm one of the best salesperson to sell water filtration system. And I buy water filter from them. Then she hooked it up. Then apparently she also watched the video. She also bought a lot of properties. We'll talk about that later.
Not a lot lah.
Hey, okay. Then only we'll show you the things that I use around the house too. But a little bit back to your father or fathers.
My father.
Your father started the business.
My aunt started the business.
Oh.
Yeah. Then my father joined because he's an R&D person. Yeah, so he joined after. So my aunt is the founder. He founded the business. He built the business basically. Then she invited my dad to join as a product development manager. Yeah.
So both are still in the business today.
Both are still in the business, but they're half retired.
With such an empire, of course, also retire lah.
No, but yeah, now because the era has changed lah, and also nowadays the people's demand has changed. So people are moving into a younger thoughts, younger generation, younger perspective, younger like what they wanted nowadays are different. So that's why we step in, and then we come up with products that suits what we think people like. And also we did market research on that. So yeah.
So when you say we, right, who do you mean we?
Second generation. So it's only me, my brother, my cousin. We are all in the business, and also our colleagues lah. Because most of our colleagues are also young. So young as in they are around 25 to
young.
40.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 25 to 40.
Point.
Around that. Yeah, we try to recruit more young colleagues so that the business is younger, and then we have more energy and also more ideas on how we
But when you came into the business, like, what was your background like? What do you study back then?
I actually studied economics and finance in Australia. And I stayed in Australia and I worked there for around 2-3 years as a full-timer. Then I came back. Then I actually applied for a job to be in bank. I actually came back because I wanted to apply a job in Australia to be a banker. Because I just feel like, corporate world are very cool.
Yeah.
But I'm not a PR and I'm not a citizen, and the requirement is you need to be a PR or citizen. And so I was thinking,
Which part of Australia is it?
Brisbane. Yeah. Then I was thinking, why not I come back and I accumulate 2 years of banking working experience, and I go back and become a PR, then easily go in ma. In the end, I applied job and I got it like right before MCO, because I came back in right before MCO. I got a job, and then my aunt, which is the founder, she said, bank 没有前途了啦. There's no future. Yeah, so a lot of politics, like they say, in the corporate industry. I don't know. Yeah.
Wow, what a statement. I don't know.
I don't know, but yeah.
But okay, so like, I think here only like you will understand this better, right? Like, I think your Chinese New Year gathering feels like a business meeting also lah. Everyone, almost the same people around, right?
Chinese New Year gathering, not really. Chinese New Year, I spend time with my family. But every day during dinner is a business meeting. Because it's a family business. My brother, my dad, my sister, they are
Does it get awkward at times?
Actually, we are used to it already. Yeah. But I try not to discuss about business during dinner. But it's just a natural thing because my dad will bring this out in general because like it's an everyday thing. Like,
Yeah.
So
So from an external person, right, because I used to work for corporate, right? Then there's a very clear demarcation on working and not working hours,
yeah.
right? But for family businesses, no. The moment you wake up, right? Hey, remember 8 o'clock meeting, right? And I think you are not the only second gen that is taking over the family business. So a lot of people are asking me because they got a lot of wealth to allocate also, right? It's a whole different problem. It's a problem, trust me, right? Do you then compare yourself with your friends, right? Back then, from the banking industry or your classmates, right? What do you think of their lifestyle compared to yours?
Actually, we are working in the family business. A lot of people think that, oh, because you are second generation or because you are a family, that you can be late to work and then you can just, take MC or like leave work anytime, right? But for our case, maybe it's also different from other second generation. But for our case, it's a different story because we really report to work 9 to 5 from Monday to Friday and we are under our HR's control. So we are.
So the HR person is not family.
It's not family.
Yeah, external.
Yeah, so it's all external. So it's a bit different in our case because our lady boss and our bosses are keep on telling us that we need to be a role model. Yeah, we need to set a model there. So that's why we report to work on time, 9 to 5 every day. And you only have 14 days annual leave, means 14 days annual leave. So yeah.
Because it's very frustrating also. Like some of the stories that they were shared to me is even you do good, it's because of your surname,
Yeah.
right? Then if you do bad, also because of your surname. Then like, wow, what a very weird dynamics, right? And a lot of people who I got into friends with, right, they are telling me they are very envious of my circumstances. I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yeah, you are very free.
Yeah,
Like what I can see lah.
also in comparison to having the burden of the family name, right? Although this name matches with a lot of tycoons, I'm not related to them at all. How I wish I'm related to the property developer Tan family. Like, oh, that will be. A lot of people actually suspected that. They first suspected that I was part of Paul Tan's business.
Oh.
He review cars, so it's automatically he will review property lah. Must be connection one, right?
That's so many property should be one of the developers time.
Yeah. Then must be also got connection one with tycoon and all. They thought all yours the same like Hannah Yo's incident. Oops. Greatly. So but how, like when you get into the business, how old were you?
I was 23.
Wow.
Yeah, I was 23.
Was it very tough?
I think my boss is also very brave to have us in and already has like the vision of us being like the next like the succession and all. So yeah, I think they are very brave. But I was 23 and also thank my colleagues for for accepting us, and because we did really a lot of changes in the company. But luckily, okay lah, like this is my 5th year in the company, and then we managed to double the business in 5 years lah. So which is Toki.
What the?
But luckily yeah. Also, this is also from like all the colleagues effort and all. It's not just us.
Yep.
Because you can't work alone. Yeah.
Because it's very different, like if I were to work in a company, I touch shop, I tender resignation.
Yeah.
This one you tender, you meet your aunt.
Yeah. This one we cannot because they already nurture you. They send you to all the courses. They already spend so much invested on you.
I know, other companies also they invested in me by say yeah, so this one is so different, the dynamics.
This one very paiseh. You join already, then you won't see the boss. This one you join already, but you will still see the boss.
Hey, housework. Wow, so weird. And I think now a lot of business are actually transferred over to second generations, right? Like if for you, like to somewhat give some perspective or advice, right? provided they got opportunity like to either choose to take up or not take up lah. Right? What would your like advice be?
To take out or not take out the business. I actually asked my also a second generation before, because he started his own business first. Then after that, he joined as a second generation into the dad's company. Then I asked him, do you think start up a business is harder, or joining a business as a second generation is harder? Which is harder?
I don't know.
Yeah. So actually, the answer is both are hard. Because when you start up a company, you have nothing, you have no resources. But the good thing about that is that because you have nothing, so you have nothing to lose. You can do whatever you want. But when you join a company as a second generation, the company already have something, including like the asset or the old colleagues in the company already. So if you make a wrong decision, then it will either, once you make a decision, it will either go up or it will either go down. So if you go down, then everyone will blame you and everyone will put the middle on you lah. So yeah, so it is a very, very hard choice actually. So before I joined the business also, I initially wanted to start a business myself, and I even went for pitching. Yeah. Then after that, due to MCU also I quit from my pitching and I joined a business. I feel like joining a business as a second generation also have the challenges, like a lot of challenges that you need to face. You need to face the old colleagues, so-called 老油条 in the company, which they already have a lot of experience. And because I'm only 23 so 我吃盐比你吃我吃饭比你吃盐还要多. So then like
吃盐比我吃饭还要多。
so,
Meaning they eat more garam than I eat nasi.
yeah. So then like I also understand but what we can bring is the creativity and the innovative ideas. We know what the younger generations like. We know what the consumers like. Also, we have knowledge on like how to do, for example, market research, which other people don't have. But also at the same time, if you join as a second generation or as a colleague, then we also need to understand what is the expertise, what can they contribute, and what we can contribute. Then we partner together, like we join our experience together. Then that it will work something out.
Because it's very different though, like from like what you just shared, right? It really explains that my dream back then was to be the MD of a property developer. That's why all my knowledge, right, I gear myself up to be the MD. So like in 15 years time, I must be the MD of a property development company. Unfortunately, the reality hits when one of the managers told me that my surname don't match. So a lot of new ideas or innovative ideas, right, were blocked by managers. Bosses love it. Whenever I get to convey my messages to the founders, right, they love it, right? But because my
Surname.
surname, I think because my approach to work has always been as if it's mine.
Yeah, this is very the right mindset.
So I just want to make sure that everybody makes money, everybody can build a business, everybody benefits, right? But sometimes when you have colleagues that are just there for the salary, right?
Yes.
You do so much, and then because you do it there, you marks up the level that everybody you do or match your level. What are you trying to do? Why you work so hard? So it's, the company is not yours, right? They will pay you more, right? Then like you, as a young chap, then I'm like, why all people all like that one? So that's why fortunately now after doing the channel, I met some of the second generation of the property developers also. And every now and then I get job offers, one. Which is very weird lah. So just in case this channel tak jadi, like I will go back to work. Kesian je yang videographer.
You can be their consultant.
Maybe lah. But maybe too
Freelance consultant.
too chiong also sometimes, I find. Because when you have a conglomerate to take care, the approaches and strategies must be sometimes a little bit more conservative. Because I work like a startup, I work like a person who always want to win, right? So sometimes it might be too risky for them or whatever. But thank you so much for sharing this side of the story, because not many people I can ask questions like this.
You can ask all the second gens.
Sorry, you want to come to the show? Okay, you want to come to the show now?
They will surely come to the show.
No, they always come and give advice. Yam cha at night we go drink talk about business. Then okay a lot.
Then you bring a camera and sit there.
Cannot. Oh, listen. No. I didn't do. Then, okay, so about your business right now, right? Your family's business, water filtration system. Let's say now, because when I moved into the house, we just kind of spoke about this before the camera was rolling, right? My mom last time moved into a house, the basic requirement was a mere fridge. Oh, as long as got fridge, I can stay already. Then sooner or later, they got TV, then got curtain, then got grill, then got aircon, then got must have. Now, no water filter, no, now water heater is not considered fully finished. And that forms this very arbitrary level of fully furnishing. Everywhere also fully furnished. Tapi you, when you go to the unit, kosong niya, apa pun tak ada, right? So when it comes to the level of water filtration, I think now what stands out to me as a consumer, right, is your external water filtration system.
Outdoor water filter.
Yeah. What you call it again?
Outdoor water.
Outdoor water filter, yes, correct. Very clearly. I'm not a product specialist, right? But
Simpler.
you guys are one of the rare ones that actually provide for high-rise living.
Condos. Yeah.
How did the idea came about?
Actually, before this year is 2025 so this product, the mini clean for condo, actually came out in January 2024. So before that, we don't have
Solution.
we don't have an outdoor water filter particularly for condo. And because we also did a lot of market research, and nowadays, if you realize in Malaysia, there are a lot of condos. So that's why you can do so many condo reviews, right? So a lot of people are getting condos more than landed. So that's why the demand for condos are a lot higher. So when we go and install outdoor water filter at condos, because of the water quality, right? Then a lot of people wanted an outdoor water filter in condo. Previously, there's no demand for this. So we installed a lot in condos. But the problem that people face is very big. Where should I install? At a foyer? In the laundry area? But my washing machine is already blocking. So depending on the condo size. So that's why we realized that there is this issue that people are facing. And we really need a small one only for condo. And people are asking, hey, condo, I only have like 3 or 4 people living in a condo. I don't need such a big water filter, outdoor water filter in my condo. I just wanted to solve my water quality issues. Yeah, so that's why we come up with a mini queen for condo use. Yeah.
Later we will show you guys. It's a very small one because my yard also very small. My house also very small. Okay, don't judge me. But back then, when I was selling external water filter also, outdoor water.
You were selling external also?
Yeah, because we sell the OEM one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so last time I used to sell things in one set. But now also I buy things in one set. So when you go into the landed house, there will be a dedicated area for we call it a rocket.
Yeah.
It's as tall as me.
Sand filter.
And then people put in sand, put in gravel of different sizes, then you just pump it through, right? So that's pretty common. So I think the functions are pretty much the same, where it clears off all the salients, all the sand, and so your water won't be brown, your white shirt won't be brown after you wash. And what I realized also, it's okay for skin irritation too.
Yes. So when you say it is similar, but it is different. So like for example, the rocket size sand filter, which is now already outdated that one. You can get very cheap one on Shopee, maybe like 300-400. You can always get one.
And that's the challenge though. Like the range of prices is crazy.
It's a lot different. So but when you pay, you pay what you get, lor. You get what you pay for. So like for example, the sand filter, right? If you go into technical, it's 10 microns. It can filter up to 10 microns. So that's why if you have a sand filter at home, right, when there's water disruption, then when the water comes back, your tap water will still be yellowish or brownish. Yeah, because 10 microns, how much can you filter? So nowadays, you see membrane, which is a stainless steel filter, which is what we're going to show later. For membranes, right, it can filter up to 0.01 micron. So it's 1,000 times cleaner than a sand filter. So why is it so different is that membrane filter, when you have a membrane filter at home, then water disruption, like after water disruption, your tap water will still be crystal clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is a very, very big difference in that lah.
Yeah. Before we move forward, right? The microns here, it's the level, the size of the sieve.
Yeah.
So 10 microns, okay, just 10 microns are sepuluh, it's the size like that. So means all the particles can still flow through. The one that they are doing is 0.01 micron. So dia tipis sangat where more things will get filtered out. That's why your water will get cleaner. Then why she mentioned a very special thing, like a lot of people don't understand this. Why after water disruption, suddenly when water resumes, right, your water turns very, very brown? Because the tangki air just got shaken. So usually when water disruption, water from the tangki is being used to a certain level, then suddenly, when water resume, the first thing is you got direct water, yes, but then they also refill your tangki. Then suddenly when your tangki is almost empty, the base layer is where all the
Dirts.
dirts and all and things like that. So then you suddenly flush that, then when the water all come out all brown.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like a lot of people don't change water tangki also. That's a whole. You guys want to do water tangki?
No, we don't.
Okay.
You can actually hire people to wash your tangki lah, if you want to.
Yeah, we have came across a few very scary water tangki issues. They found people inside. Woof. Yeah. Alfondo's one.
That is scary.
So that's why I'm more obsessed with water cleanliness after seeing so many things. And from a person who do construction, last time we did replace water pipes. Like you see all the old pipings, right? If you are staying in the landed, especially like Bangsa area, those era, right? Always water disruption. Why? Because all the stains within the pipes, right? All it's last time steel pipes, not plastic one.
Nowadays, people wash pipe one, but that is a scam.
Wash pipe?
Yeah, they hire people to wash the pipes. They say, oh, you can you clean the tangki ma. At the same time, they hire people to clean the piping. But yeah, how do you clean the piping? The whole house.
It's a clean your blood bin like that.
You can only clean one part, but then what about the rest? So you clean for what? So that's why water in Malaysia, I mean in all the countries will only get dirtier because the piping will not be clean unless you change every piping, which is impossible. So
So like that was the first insert point like for me for your products, right? Like then you have such a compact size one. But just now we also kind of shared like the frustration, not the challenges of condos. Okay, like my yard space is small. So we need to first locate the water inlet, right?
water inlet.
So now when condo sizes are shrinking, the water inlet position change. Last time, don't need to think it's always in the yard space. But when now a lot of houses do not have yard, right? Where does it go? So until now you kind of shared kitchen.
Yeah. So a lot of people ask, where should I install an outdoor water filter in the condo? Because I see stopcock in the toilet, I see stopcock in the laundry area, where should I insert the water filter? So because the purpose of a water filter is to filter the water for the entire house. So that's why we need to find the main host of the unit. So usually nowadays developer will do it at the foyer, or in the kitchen at the pantry, in the cabinet, or in the laundry area beside the washing machine area, or in the toilet. Some of them, the water hose is in the toilet. Yeah. So some of the people install water filter in the toilet also. Yeah. In a way, flushing and backwash is easier also because the trap. Yeah, floor trap is in the toilet.
That's aesthetically out of the tree.
Yeah.
I will think about that later. Then one more is a foyer, right? So there's one project that we just ran recently. Went. There was the stop clock is actually at the foyer, and it's within my height. I orang pendek ni dah boleh sampai. Then I can stop the water for the neighbors anytime I want. But then like when you say that's the only inlet, right? It means my filter system needs to be installed there too.
Yeah, yes. So a lot of people will build a shoe cabinet to cover the water filter also. Yeah, at the foyer lah. So to make it looks nice. So depending on where the inlet is.
So when people want to order products from you guys, right? Do you guys provide consultation? Like, hey, can we come and see your house first? Like, do you know where's your water inlet?
Yeah. Okay, so for this one, right, yes, we do provide inspection service, but a lot of people, like a lot of people will ask, for example, like inspection service, is it free? They expect free service from us lah. Of course, we also wanted to be generous enough to give free inspection service. If you purchase the water filter for us, then it will be free. But other than that, like
Or many people who didn't buy from you are expecting.
yeah. Then they will come to the house and then they ask us to inspect, and then after that they
Go install some other brands.
will install some other brands. So that's why we ask people to pay for the inspection fees. Also because the technician go all the way to your house to do inspection, and then they
so
expect
weird.
they expect to be free. So then I'm thinking, my house like if there's a plumbing issue, the toilet bowl is not working or something is not working, I also pay for inspection fees and I also pay for people to come and service Then why inspection fees?
No lah, I think that's the handful of the not so centered near your customer lah. I think they are not even customers, that's the thing. They're not even customers. So
that's why we also kesian our technician lah. So we also need to pay for the inspection fees So then that's why it's not free.
I think a tip for homeowners, right? When you get the keys, the first thing, like nobody ever asks this, right? If you are not from the construction line, right? Where's the main water stop called? A lot of people like, okay, for parents, right, like of my parents' punya era, when you leave the house, you must off the water. Right?
Usually, turn off the water for entire home.
Last time for landed house especially, so they worry water leakage, and some off the DB electric, so they don't want anything to be set on fire. Then they will check the stove fire got leakage or not, got gas leaking or not, or whatever. Very paranoid one. And then you leave the house and then like, yeah, check it or not, check it. So to leave the house, everybody in the car already, check again and again. I check already. I got blind spot on, you check again. Yeah. So that forms my memory. I know where are all the locations of the water got.
Do you still do that now?
No. That's why I say condo. I don't care. If leaking, my neighbor will tell me. So like from like 1 feet above the toilet ceiling, from the entrance, like DB location. So all these, unless you do renovation, if not you wouldn't know. So I think like before you want to install any water filtration system, do find out where is it. I think mine was located in a yard space, but we need to hack to a certain degree lah. Did my guy hack it or your guy hack it?
Your guy. Your conductor.
Yeah, the makeover guy helped me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
usually if you want to look good or aesthetic, then you will need to hide the piping into the wall. So then you need to do hacking. So other than that, otherwise you can just leave the piping exposed in the laundry area. Many people actually don't mind. So yeah.
I'll show you guys. I'm very fond. Yeah, space. I can squeeze so many things inside. Then also you introduced me your floor washer, which is a thing that I use twice a day.
Twice a day?
Okay.
Wow, you are the very hardworking one.
Because you know lah, because my house very small, then my kid rolls around the floor and a lot.
Also, you have white tiles.
Yeah.
So
This towel I just shared, like this towel is annoying. I can see everyone's hair. So I'm not complaining they top hair, but so also when I use it, right, I feedback to you also. Like, I think there's a debate between usage and the weight of the
tangki, the water tank.
Yeah. So my early feedback, right? Again, it will show you guys, right? The tangki is the smallest thing ever. My mom used this thing called rainbow.
Oh yes. My mom also used that.
So last time, right?
Very
my
big.
whole family use it. Like to angkat that thing, right? You need like strength one.
Yeah.
And
Very heavy.
it's like those heavy duty more kind of vacuum cleaner that you use one. That's why it sucks everything.
Yeah.
That's where I grew up in. So my vacuum cleaner punya standard is like
Wow, but using rainbow means you're rich, right?
no. So my mom argued with my dad very long for the machine, like then we got pay or whatever. I don't know how to make it, but so that's why she know it comes not easy. So we need to protect it, wipe the motor, heal it out. Like I'm almost a technician already at this level. Then I use a lot of other brands also, but this one, your one, I think what's special is the enzyme that you guys put in.
The organic enzyme, the detergent, the floor detergent.
Yeah. So I kind of experiment with different detergent.
Or is it? Okay.
Tapi semua boy terkeluar.
Those for floor washers, any brands that you buy, you need to get no bubbles floor detergent. Yeah, because like where the water spray, the place that the water comes out, the hole is that small. So then if there's a lot of bubbles, right, then it will block the water spray to
Yep.
So then that's why you need to get no bubbles enzyme. No bubbles floor detergent. But ours, because we are using organic floor enzyme, because a lot of people have pets at home or have kids, toddlers at home. So organic is the safest. And also it's enzyme. So then like it's pet friendly, kids friendly and
So that you clear the water like almost immediately, like if not it will smell, right?
yes, for the dirty water tank. So why is the water tank that small? Is because we also did a lot of research on this. A lot of people use all the floor washers, right? The challenge is that it's very heavy. When it is heavy, then you will be very lazy to use the floor washer. So then it has to be ringan enough for you to use it 2 times a day lah. So then that's why we designed it to be small.
So,
So that you can use it easily. Yeah, so there's pros and cons also for this. So also for your information, like for floor washers, nowadays a lot of people are using floor washers, but the challenge for floor washers is that the battery. So because battery, just like cars, EV cars, they are using lithium batteries. For floor washers, right? The battery usage or the battery will drain very fast. So this is the challenge for all the floor washers in the market also. So the battery will be, need to replace and all. So we recently just solved the problem of the battery also. So then the battery, if you're using a new Nesh floor washer, then the battery can be used for quite a long period of time.
Yeah.
And we'll,
very long.
yeah.
So my wife is the one paranoid about the battery usage. Well, you don't want to charge. They're like, why charge?
Yeah, it's not because we don't want to give a good battery. It's just because the market don't have a very, very stable battery yet for floor washer. But we recently solved the problem for floor washer lah.
Well, I do see like a lot of, like when you start sharing, a lot of technical consideration behind, right?
Every products.
And I guess that's the reason of the price differences that you see between the available units in the market. Like when you see floor washer, right? Few hundred also got,
Yeah.
few thousand also got, right? Some to a certain level when it's branded, right? Those are also so a different level. So I think the smarter way to consume or to buy, right, is really based on your budget versus your need. And for me, if I were to go and buy a heavy duty one, but for my house only 900 square feet, right?
Yeah. And also the service is very important, especially for this kind of, home appliances that you use every day. And nowadays in the market, floor washer is quite new in this market lah. So then you will require a lot of service. So I went to Xiaohongshu, right? A lot of people do a lot of complaints on after sales service, especially on home appliances lah, because you use them every day. So service is very important and it differentiates what you pay for this price and that price. Yeah. So I'm pretty proud of my customer service team lah. For all the products, right? Basically, if you have problems, we solve it quite promptly, and we really will solve it. Yeah, our office is there lah. So if we don't solve it, you see us. I mean, you can go and visit us, visit our shop. Yeah,
I think that's cool though. And we will make a visit over to their baru siap renovation, right?
Yeah, all the floors.
Yeah, I think we will make a visit there too. Now, I think enough of products, right? I think there's still a few more, but we will tour my very humble house later. Let's talk about properties. You recently just bought. Okay, let's talk about your very first property. When did you buy your very first property?
I bought it 2023, end of 2023, 2 years ago.
Oh, very recently.
Yeah, quite recent. So I also watch a lot of your video, and like previously, I know that, we all know that we need to do investment ma. And then you always mention that, wow, if you can get a property where the rent can cover your mortgage, that would be perfect lah. But I actually bought estate in Saputeng opposite of
The
me.
one with the
Yeah, the one.
Changi.
Yeah. I also watched your review video on that to the showroom and all. Yeah, but I bought that as an investment home, but not really expecting the rent to cover the mortgage. But it's just why I buy that because my fiance is currently living in one of the estates condos in Cheras.
Oh,
Part 3. Yeah.
So I need a life, man. Okay, yeah.
So when I went there, right, I mean like he's very, very satisfied with the house. The parents actually bought the house for investment, which I think is a very, very good investment. Lah. Then somehow he is from Tawau, lah, so he came here to work. So then he somehow just got a key and choose to live into the house. So that's why from an investment property became a self-stay property. And he's very satisfied with the finishes or the design and the developers. And I went there to stay on and off, and I feel like the developers is doing a good job lah. And so I chose the developer actually. So when they did a second project in KL, then I went to a showroom and I feel like, so I just wanted to follow the developer actually. Yeah, so
Wow.
it's a different approach.
Yeah, very different approach.
Yeah, and also because it's opposite of Mid Valley and it's in a prime location, and I'm looking at what is opposite? What is the name? The not Eco.
Here City.
Eco City. Their rent also quite high, and their per square feet is what 1,000 plus per square feet now. So looking at that, then I'm thinking, since I like the developer, then I also like the location. Yeah, okay lah.
Nice. You are like asking for me, like, where are you going to work? Are you going to work? So, okay, honestly, you're one of those very rare folks that at your age, right, follows developer. Right, so I think that is a very different approach altogether. And this is a story that I keep telling all the developers that I work with also or friends with, right? Your best marketing tool is your product. Especially like within this project, right? So when Chinese New Year, I got a bit frustrated because it's like a zoo. I'm like the hippopotamus in a swimming pool, right? Because so many people bring, everybody brings their family, their friends to show off their new house, and you can see the frustration, right? Or the pride that the owners have when they tour their families out. So they tour the commercial area, they come out, oh, you see the swimming pool, you see this one, wow, so nice, I also want to stay, wow, how much you pay, whatever, right? So when that happens, right, then, hey, there's a new launch or so next door, right? Automatically that linked. But I was not swimming, I was just listening to what they say. And it's pretty common. So I think sometimes our developers should just tone down on the marketing a little bit, put some of those budget back to the product, please.
And the facilities also.
Yeah, you're correct. So facilities, a lot of people think that, I pay so much maintenance, right, for the swimming pool that I don't swim. No. It's part of the usage of the swimming pool is for visual purposes.
Yeah.
It's to let you walk around it.
Pool.
Yeah, it's really to let you walk around it, not to swim inside. And from an investment point of view, then, like you said, you clarified that it's not really investment. You just purely buy what you like, right?
Yeah.
So that's a whole different story. Because at that time, when you buy new, you didn't make a lot of comparison with the market products.
I actually did.
You did a lot?
I did.
Because you watched
I did. Yeah, I watched your channel and I did quite a few. I watched a lot of your condo review video. I actually did quite a lot. But I just buy what I like.
Correct. I think that's the summary. You buy what you like. And is it
facilities?
Is it right or is it wrong? Don't know. But that project, I am looking forward for completion actually.
Yeah.
To really see their concept is quite extravagant.
Yeah, I like the facilities.
That's what I'm concerned of. I don't know. I really hope you made the right choice.
Yeah, and also because of the facilities, you also need to pay higher maintenance, which you also mentioned. Yeah, but
So let's see how but I look forward in the facilities, the facade, and the entrance. Because you pass by the petrol station to go in, right, at the left.
Yes.
So during the visit, right, I want to go to the site, right? I missed the site twice.
yeah.
So I go on I almost then I turn into Seputih.
Yeah. The entrance is quite.
Yeah, but I think that is a problem only for visitors. If you stay there, right, you miss your turn to your own house. Yeah, so it's a one-time kind of thing. So,
But also the active the U-turn, you need to go very far.
yep.
Well, I was looking at that, right? I'm thinking, can like all the residents there go and appeal for
The local road?
the local road, U-turn, because you can actually do a U-turn under the bridge one, like there's space for that.
Malaysia apa pun boleh.
So let's see.
See who.
Yeah.
Don't involve me, Is I bukan your representative untuk rakyat, please. Cool. So, and you also recently buy a home, right? That you're looking at, right? So
That's my own stay.
wow, that's so cool. And she came over and asked, "Hey, this one cost and buy." Then I just came back from Alostar. Then the property that she buy is half price of what we saw in Alostar.
Is it? Oh, the one in Alostar is urban.
It's almost the same size but double the price.
Wow. Means mine is a good purchase.
No, yeah. So we look at supply and demand, and the areas that you just bought the landed products, right, all sold out one. I actually need to ask the developer for favor. Hey, still got units or not? I want to buy. The earlier phase, no stop. Sean, I pun mau beli tak ada. The GM person himself cannot buy. Sean, I cannot help you because if got also I buy.
I can only buy sub-sale now.
And that's the condition of the market that a lot of people don't talk about. You see, if you look in the newspaper, right, nobody talks about the formation of lines just to buy properties. Nobody talks about 900 units sold in Johor Bahru, Jalan Kebun area for you guys know the project, right? Within 1 weekend. 900 units.
Wow.
Then in KL, right, all the landed projects also, I cannot buy leh. That is crazy. But if you look into the market, if you look into the media, right, nobody talks about this.
Everyone wants to be humble.
Humble or not, I don't know. Then I'm like this xiao right? I was like, property buran, come here, property buran. It's kind of like, this dude, I need to chill. Really need to chill a bit.
Yeah.
Cool. I think now let's get into the house tour segment, right? First, let's check out before the whole shoot today, because my kid I just sent him to school. Then I need to clear this space myself, and I actually cleaned the floor. So what amazed me with the floor wash, let me go get a floor washer, right? Okay, so this is how the floor washer looks like, right? And I clean every day, to a level where my wife complained that I only clean 4 the whole day. So this
No
is
other chores.
no, I got, hey, don't do less, not so there, okay? So this is a water refill tank where I insert the water and the enzyme, right? And then this is the dirty water tank.
Yeah.
See, I just cleaned the living room and it's already grey color one.
It's not brownish, so means you clean every day.
Yeah. And and every day, right, I still question why so dirty. That is the very weird thing. So like just now when you mentioned, like I another complaint also, because when I on it, you told me that the RPM of the motor.
Yeah, is very high. So that's why the speed is very fast.
Yeah, so it cleans the floor stains very well, but because it turns too fast, it blows the dust away. So when I want to suck the hair from the floor, right, I kena kejar rambut tu. Because it keeps blowing away. So like if the hair is healthy one, so it's heavy enough that I can clean it. If it's the light hair, then like
you push it to a corner.
I need to push it to a corner. Luckily my house small. And I think if your house is like a bungalow level kind of thing, then I think you need to refill a few times.
You need to pour and refill depending on your house. So one floor maybe like 3-4 times. Yeah, one floor. Yeah.
Yep. So
if a normal landed, then 2-3 times, 2 times. Yeah.
So it depends. So that's one thing that you need to consider when you buy one of these things, right? Because it's not that difficult to refill and pour, but it's the frequency that counts.
If people ask you why you buy floor washer, you can buy a robot on the floor. Why do you buy a floor washer?
Robot,
robot can clean itself, Floor washer you need to clean yourself.
I like to clean myself. I used to have a robot too. So there's another brand that sent me the robot. I gave it to the floor.
Oh.
So because my kid's toys are everywhere, and he like very small things.
Fish.
So, yeah, he likes a lot. So all his particles or whatever, right, all goes into the robot. Then I spend a lot more time saving the robot
that's true.
than for him to clean the house. And then I go and check, and then they got the app I can check whether he got work or not, right? Always tersangkut, walao eh. Never before you fulfill the whole job together. Then my kid sins on it. My kid go and catch up about it. So when he sees this one, he doesn't do anything. So that's why. But my house small again. If your one is a landed, then maybe you get the one with more heavy duty one, I think.
Actually, the difference between floor washer and robot is that the power, the motor of the floor washer is stronger, so the suction power is higher, so it's cleaner.
Yeah.
But robot, it does the surface cleaning. Yeah, like if you have
One more difference to me is your level of OCD.
yeah.
So after, like before I clean, right, I will see a few stubborn stains. I will do manual first before I use this one and clean again. Right? And don't judge me. I have another one that is dry one.
Dry, the dry vacuum.
Dry vacuum. So after my kid finish makan ke, I got nothing to do. I just take a break from my editing, right? I'll just vacuum the house one go.
Wow, means you're really OCD.
No, I just like my house looking presentable. That's all. And that's why I understand after doing the renovation, right? This is officially my first home. But I'm still renting from the bank. So like after putting in the installment and putting in the capital to do the renovation, right, suddenly there's this pride of ownership. Because last time I always rent. So it's not my house.
You clean for the owner.
Clean for what? So we just settled the deposit also for the rental. And they tell me, oh, your wall's dirty, I need to paint at your cost. The floor got stained. My son used the marker, go and draw the floor, walao, and I need to pay for it. It comes out from the deposit. So now, you won't see any pens in the house. Yeah, so it's for all that. And also this is the washer, but let's go to the yard space, okay? Let's go to the yard.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the yard space. Okay, so I'm very proud of my yard space because I spoke about it. Okay, tada, my kids' shirt. Okay. I changed the sliding door, but that's not the focus for today. The focus is this thing. I don't know if they can squeeze in. That is the outdoor water filter. So this will be the bypass. And we kind of need to hack. Okay, so this is the water point. There you can see.
The stop.
Yeah, so this is the stop port. So now it depends whether can this be installed in the unit. Depends on whether your stop cord is located here or not. Okay, is my face too big now? Okay, big. So like if you see within this small little yard space, it's about 1 by 2 meters only at most, 1 by 1.5, right? So now you will have a washer and dryer. So this one is super cool. My old dryer, it took 9 hours to dry the clothes. Then the old owner one bukan I pilih basah. So when we move in, like my wife ensured that I spent a lot of money on this.
Then how long does this take?
30 minutes to 45.
Oh, 30 minutes to 45.
Oh, that's why my wife is very easy now. Don't have to. That's why we need to literally wait for the clothes to dry.
Full tank like.
I think so.
Wow, very fast Okay, this one can buy. LG.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, so now within this small space, I fit in this one. I can fit in the hangers, right? I can fit in this one some more. Then I kind of conceal it for safety purposes. But what I'm trying to say, and this setting, for all to clear off, so those are the maintenance parts of the unit, the wallpaper and things like that. But they will need to, this is an outlet for me to clear the water occasionally.
How often do you clean it?
So I haven't cleaned it yet because I just moved in like less than 3 months.
Oh, then you can try to clean it now. Cause you never cleaned it before, right?
Yeah, but
it must be very dirty.
But I will need to move everything so later. Yep. So, and I don't know how to clean it. So how do I clean it? I just open this, right?
Yeah. What's your floor trap?
My floor trap is inside. Good.
Oh, okay. So, there are 2 ways. One, you take a pill, put it there. the tong put it there and then open up the tap. The second thing, if you want easier, get a transparent pipe, put it into the floor track, and then let the water just go in. Why transparent? Then you can see the dirty water. More satisfying.
I agree. So, so what is this thing for?
That is a flushing backwash knob. So yeah, not sure if you can see it. Wait.
My stomach pressed the washing machine. Clemens is behind the window. Is that like Bollywood movie?
Yeah, so yeah, this is to if you turn it, then you're doing backwash. So now it's pointing to flushing. So you're doing flushing. Yeah, flushing and backwash is different.
Okay. So that's one. So after that, then the rabbit hole continues, right? Because again, the common problem for condos, especially, is on the scale. So like last time, I used to use this water filter, and it takes up a lot of real estate for the kitchen thing. So this one is given one by the developer. Then my wife doesn't really, we haven't even on it before. Then my wife cooks with this. No space in it. If I put more water filter, right? Then if I have a kid that still drinks milk, so the hot water is also a problem. Then this whole extension is added on. So without this, right, imagine the oven, imagine the hot water, imagine the sterilizer, imagine like mana the tempat na the tap. So one of the things that I consider theirs is because they only take up such a small space. This is the water filtration system.
This is the dream product that we came out with. Because when I first entered the company, right, our water filters are big. Like market water filters are all big one. Then I'm thinking, like condo users, a lot of people are moving into condos nowadays. Condo user, very kesian, like the table. If you imagine if you add a water filter here, then it will be full already.
Yeah.
So then that's why we are thinking, if there's a water filter that you can install under sink, and then you can replace the filter cartridge easily, and then there's there's temperature for you to choose, then that will be perfect. Then we did a lot of R&D about that, how to make a big water filter become small. At the same time, you can install under sink, and then it comes with different function with which people likes and people are using it. So then, it has a lot of thought through process. So then we came up with this idea of having like an under sink with tap.
Yeah. So it's a bonus that it looks good. So it's not like I care. But this one suddenly, a lot of people will be confused. Okay, this is the washing one. So this one is for the drinking room temperature water, and you get to set the temperature, right? So later the camera can zoom in, right? My favorite feature, because I'm a coffee person, right? So I don't have to do anything. Instead of waiting for the boiler, and constant boiling of the water also not healthy actually. The only thing to take note is you gotta have 2 plug points.
Yes.
Underneath the sink. So usually here they will give you this one for the kitchen, right? At most one more for the hood and hob. Then underneath, very rare you will give. So what you need to do, if you have not installed a kitchen cabinet, then it's easier. You can just add on points. But if it's a fully furnished one, a bit tough. We need to see where are the available points, and I think their team, when they come and inspect and do for you, right? I think when you buy the product, they'll help you lah. But if you haven't buy, then you may ask for some idea, take some pictures, right? The consultants will give you some ideas. So that was the only thing that took me by surprise. I thought I got one. It was a big deal already. They need 2.
So actually what we do is that we always recommend people to have plug points. Even if you don't want the under sink water filter, it's fine, but you need to have plug points, because like mana tau you want an incinerator nowadays, or if you want to have not the e-stove that you want, right? So it's good for you to have a plug point underneath. But if you have only one plug point, right, then we will add on the adapter for you to have a 2 extension, basically an extension to have 2 plug points. Why 2 plug points? Because if your water filter is those with functions one, right, like digital touch and everything, it will definitely need electricity, so it will need 1. So ours, the water filter has UV function. So to activate the UV function,
Yep.
then you need another one. If you don't want to activate the UV function, it's fine also. It's not that you will drink,
Also means one of the points is for the
it's called the heater.
no, it's for the
The tap,
The
for the electrical box.
so if I use a normal tap, then I don't need extra one lah.
No. So if you only install water filter without
a heater.
without this tap, without smart tap, but a normal faucet, then you
Don't
only
need
need
the-
you only need one for the water filter. But if you don't want the UV function to be activated, then you don't need the plug coil. Yeah.
But then what's the point then? I want the UV ma. Okay, so I think there's two components here. One is filtering, one is UV to kill off the bacteria.
Yes.
So it's two functions. One is filter, one is to eliminate the
The bacteria.
I was going to swear, but yeah. So I think this one saves a lot of space, and it looks good. So I call this the dead corner lah. So it occupies the dead corner very well. I don't have to. Also, when I do a lot of the washing, right? Because I do the washing in the house, never kacau lor. Because instead of the other big one that I used to use last time, right? It's white, so I need to clean the floor more than I clean my other things.
Actually, you save a kettle, you save the boiler, and you also save the water filter space lah. So then you can see this and this. There's someone uncle very funny. I went to install this smart tap for the uncle, right? And then we took away the water filter. We replaced it with this one under thing. Then the uncle said, "This is the first time I see this part of my kitchen."
Yeah. Correct. That's why now it's all about space. So like the yard spaces now, like the kitchen spaces now, like this is supposedly the only space for kitchen. That's why my wife did the extension. I think sooner or later, if I didn't stop her, right, the whole house is a kitchen. Yeah, but okay, this one I just kidding, okay? Later tidur kat luar. So so I think this is where I clean my stuff, then I just put in, and just to show you my coffee stash. Right, so this is my coffee stash. So when I make coffee, right?
Wow. Oh, wow.
So it depends on what you want.
Wow.
So this one everybody give I haven't dia belum buka pun. So I'm lucky in that way. So all this you want drink, right? So if you're a coffee person like me, so what I do is I just ini bangga sikit, ini KPKT punya. Ini government punya. So I need to jaga-jaga apa yang saya cakap. Oh no. Okay. So I get to really choose the mode and the temperature that I pour the water with. And there's a child lock because of my little toddler at home. Safety first, and I just dispense. And pretty instant, 85 degree. I takkan melecur lidah I. So if you want to be a little bit more fancy, what I can do is I can pour into a small little, like apa tu, yang teko.
Pitcher.
So I can do that.
Oh, it smells good.
Okay, this is not an ad for the coffee brand, okay? You want to send some over, I'm fine, right? Then you can, then the child lock is almost reset again. And you can just do. Yep. So to me, it's not a very good thing also because for a coffee addict, right, it makes it so easy to make. Habis lah.
So you drink more
I drink a lot
every
more.
day?
I think that's a too much coffee punya problem now. Yeah, so that's the water filtration system and the water heater system also. What do you call this? Yeah?
Smart tap.
Smart tap, yeah. This one you need to add some money to have it. How much extra?
This whole package now is 4488, including 3 years filter cartridge replacement. So when you purchase a water filter, then the maintenance is something that you want to consider lah.
Yep.
So how much you pay every year. So for this one, 448, 3 years you get free filter cartridge replacement. Yeah, so it's very worth it lah. But don't know why we'll stop this promotion lah.
And you guys do a lot of road shows, huh?
Every weekend we are everywhere.
Yeah, lor.
Yeah. So
Okay, so what's the difference between buying in the road show versus buying online? Is there a difference?
the difference is that you can see the
Product lah.
the person, you can meet the person in person. Yeah. So then you know who's serving you.
Okay.
Yeah. But price wise, we centralize all the prices. So then it's not like, oh, you buy here different, you buy that different. No. Yeah. You buy from who also the same. You buy where also the same.
Cool.
Yeah. So I'm quite proud of my team. So they do pretty good customer service.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm listening just because I'm squeezing out the. I'm listening. Okay. So cool. Then the last one, I just pick coffee for myself. Later only I serve them. Okay. You know, people in the comment section go and comment. Sean legit. So the last one is actually the
air purifier.
air purifier. So wait, I just took out. Oh no.
Oh, you just opened the air purifier. You didn't.
Oh, yeah. So you see my son. Semua anak I punya pasal. Yeah, so just so happened, right, we didn't design this.
No, I customized this color for your house.
Nonsense. Tak mungkin. Yeah, so I think this one is pretty much very similar to those in the market. But what's the main difference? Like if I were to consider air purifier, what's the criteria to choose?
How big? What is the CADR rate of the air purifier? So CADR means clean air delivery rate. So that means in the same square feet, right? In the same meter cube, like how fast can it purify the air? Yeah, and also what is the area lah? So this one is the largest in the market, 968 square feet, square meter. Yeah, 968 square meter. Yeah, so how fast can it purify the air?
And also, it's I think the filtration size is PM 2.5, so it means like 0.025 micron, right?
This one I'm not sure, but I know everyone asks about PM 2.5.
Yeah. So this is the
All the space are PM 2.5.
this is the bare minimum, especially now with all the viruses in the air, right? So, but what I like here, besides the blue light at night, right? It's the display of the number that is on the dashboard. So this one, right, it shows that when a lot of people in the house, then it will show it's higher one. And I can actually set it to auto mode, so it will respond in accordance to the number of people or the pollutant in the air. So that's very cool. So it's auto lah, but I don't use auto a lot because when a lot of people come in, then the wind starts getting stronger. Then it gets noisy. If you like white noise, then like whatever, I don't judge. Yeah, so then you have a lot of other modes like sleeping modes,
sleep mode. Yeah.
sleep modes or whatsoever. You can adjust the fan speed.
So this is also 360 degrees air purification.
Yeah.
And what is special is the color. Because in the market there are white colors, but this is the younger color that people like.
So it's a little bit more neutral, and this is like designed for the house lah. So you see, really match.
For your house.
And there's a smaller size one that I put in my work desk area. So I guess that's a little tour of the space, but just to showcase the products that I'm using for the house lah. And just to shout out to you because you reached out, right? Number one, it's beyond my expectation because it really saves a lot of space. Because this is it feels very sad to say this, but this is the smallest house that I've been living in before.
Oh yeah.
So I
thought
moved
you are
from,
used to this space.
no, I'm used to visiting spaces like this. So, but I live in landed all the time. I move out from landed, then I move into a 1,200 square feet one. Then this is a 900-ish unit only. So suddenly when you feel the constraint, right, directly it showcases the elegance of the product, right, the sizes. So sometimes, yes, I want the most powerful, I need the most capacity of things, right, but sometimes just nice is right. So that's why the external one, the indoor one, then the air purifier is a bonus. This is a savior actually. Then if you guys want to try out or to ask more questions, right, just reach out to her team via the website. I'll put a link down below. Got promo code or not, I don't know. Yeah, I will try. Okay, I will try my best.
It's recommended by iherng.
Okay, so maybe the promo code is my name. That sounds weird. Then I will try and see. But I think looking at the direction of the company, I am pretty excited to see the evolution of products, right? And to know the team behind gives me more relevance as a product user, because anything happen, I just call her. Hey, your product tak boleh lah, you know. But then, is there any thing that you want to announce, or is there any new product that you guys are working on and things like that?
Actually, since the second generation joined the company, we are doing a lot of innovation on products, and also we are also looking at what the market wants. So we will be releasing new products coming up, and also because a lot of youngsters or like a lot of young working people, they might not be able to fork up so much. Like you say 10K, might not be able to fork up so much to, afford to own the whole set of products. So we are coming out with different payment options also this year.
Cool.
Yeah, so when it is out, then we will announce the public.
But this
nowadays
is sorry to cut you off, right? But this is in line with like you just recently completed one of the new projects that is built in with your water filtration system, right?
yes.
So I think that's also one very innovative way to do it, where the cost is parked under your financing instead of you pushing yourself, right?
That's why you need to choose developer.
Yeah, so I think like maybe like I do think it's an added bonus, but that's on top of the location relevance and convenience. If the house really comes with a water filtration, then good. No, I think landed sure got already. I think most of the landed got already.
The landed doesn't come with water filter.
Some got.
Some got.
Some got, because they want. So some as two approach, I want to include everything, so it's under financing, or some is just I want to do my own thing. But like you say, like with the apartment setting, it's more relevant because we buy small because we already have budget constraint. So with facilities like this, like the developer is thoughtful enough to include all these
appliances, water filters, the essentials into the.
I can drag 35 years at 4% and what. Right, I think that's better. But so I am pretty excited. So hopefully this will somewhat be a new standard for all buildings moving forward. Especially home, I think home oriented one, those Airbnb one, never mind lah. Tak kisah, right? But for the residential type one, I think it's important. You save a lot of time actually. And
also, it will solve your problem. Yeah, the water issue lah. Because water is a thing that you drink every day, and you use every day. Shower,
wash clothes, brew coffee, whatever.
So it's an important thing to solve. So if the developer provides water filter, then it's good. To the owners and also to the developers, because they don't have any water quality issues that the owners will complain. So it's like a win-win.
And also they also go through a little bit more work because they care lah.
Actually, this only started after MCO. Some of the developers we see trends of developers started giving out water filters to the homeowners. Only happened quite recent after MCO. Also, one of the reasons was because during MCO, very hard to sell houses, so they wanted to combo everything. When you buy this, then you got free this.
Oh, I thought it's because we are at home more often.
No, it's because they wanted to sell the units more easily, so they combo everything in. So then after that, they realized, actually water filter, because water issue is always what they face themselves. So it's a win-win thing lah. So then that's why nowadays the developers started giving out water filter.
So cool.
Yeah.
So cool. From only fridge, right, now need water filtration. Sooner or later air filtration like built-in. Wow, imagine a built-in. Some project give really landed a built-in air purifier.
Air purifier, built-in.
Meaning you buy already, it comes to the house.
How I wish there's built-in vacuum. Overseas or condo.
That's called me.
Built-in vacuum, so when you turn on, everything will be.
So we are working on it. I think the industry is moving forward. But I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much, Lennis, for coming again.
Thank you for inviting.
Yeah, so for any more details, don't look for me. I don't work for them, right? Reach out to their customer service. Since she heavily recommended, right?
Go to our website and our team will serve you.
Yeah, I think Instagram also can.
Yes.
Yeah, Instagram also can. So I guess that's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. See you guys on the next one.
Bye.